This is the Alcoa Point Henry complex, just out of Geelong.
The Curlewis Golf Club has secured its water future.
I think the lights will bring more joy to people's lives, whether it's through our football club or...
Welcome back to News Geelong. Time for local cricket catch-up with Jason Mallett from the Leopold Cricket Club, as Graham Rawlins reports.
Leopold playing Geelong West at the Western Oval, and their captain, Jason Mallett, joins us at the tea interval. 7 for 110 off 41 overs. Jason, after winning the toss and electing to have a bat, how do you feel?
Obviously not where we wanted to be. We thought there'd be a little bit in the wicket, but with the twos playing here tomorrow and also having an extra game in between when we play next week, thought it might be a bit more difficult to bat next week, particularly if we could not lose so many at the top and try and consolidate and make it easier to bat later on. But unfortunately wasn't a beat, but probably been a bit lucky. One of our best batsmen in Sriram, Kalyanaraman, was going to be late today, so he's batting at 9. We normally bat at 5 or 6, so it's pretty handy to have him in at the moment.
Now, you said that so well, I may ask you to repeat it, but he bats very well, the Pakistani import.
Indian import.
Indian, my apologies.
Also from the same part as our coach, Sriram Krishnamurthy from Chennai. But yeah, I've actually asked him for a bit of practice on his name a couple of weeks ago, so I'm glad I've done that now with this happening. But yeah, no, he's class bat. He's obviously spent a little bit of time in the first class system over there and peeled off a 70-odd against Murji Bullock, and yeah, just looked absolute class. And having witnessed that innings, the Indians seem to play with a lot of wrist, and which generates quite impacting power with the ball coming off the bat quickly. Yeah, surprisingly powerful with his drives. Obviously, you've seen him; he's not a very big man, but yeah, very good with the wrist and plays it very late as well. It's always right under his eyes, so he uses his hands very well. Leopold this year, well, we've got new colours for a start. The brilliant red and gold, the traditional green going in the bag for about 5 years now, but coming out with this wonderful red and gold colour combination. Enlighten us. Yeah, it's different. I've actually copped a fair bit of ribbing from some former teammates in the blue. They find it quite interesting, but I think it just differentiates us from a few other clubs that are in the green and gold as well. We've gone with the predominant red, and it particularly stands out with our club gear and our one-day and T20 outfits. We're probably the only ones going around with the bright red, and hopefully the kids growing up and the supporters of Leopold, they can identify ourselves when they see the red. They know it's us. Jason, you're an experienced cricketer. You've played Bellarine Peninsula Cricket. You've played Geelong Cricket Association. You're now in the captaincy of the Leopold Cricket Club. How are you finding the journey so far, and particularly with junior development, say, at the Leopold Cricket Club? Yeah, really enjoying it. Obviously, the results at the first 11 level haven't been going so well, but we have been able to play a lot of young guys like your Joey Vallonger and Josh Maston and those types. So, and we haven't been far away either. We've been really close in some games against some quality opposition. So, yeah, no, really enjoying it. Obviously, like I say, I'd like some better results, but right through the club, the results have been quite good. So to get that one last week was a fair bit of relief. And with a lot of the younger guys, they've been down, haven't had a lot of success in the last few years at Leopold, so just to get a bit of belief into them that we are on the right track. And Jason, across the whole region, particularly in the Geelong Cricket Association Division 1 clubs, we're seeing a lot of young juniors coming through, playing senior cricket in Division 1 at a reasonably younger age, 16, 17 years of age. Yeah, it's good to see. There probably wasn't a lot of it. I mean, I came in myself at 16 and it was pretty bloody tough at the time, but yeah, you're right, there hasn't been a lot probably up to the last couple of years, but it's good to see. And they don't get it easy. They get to learn early how hard cricket's played and how, if they want to go any further, how tough it can be. Now, you'll be aiming for at least 150 plus here this afternoon, and then getting Geelong West on the grounds early. Your bowling attack is well based, and with 150 plus from the runs board, you've got a psychological advantage. Yeah, ideally we'd like to at least get to there. As you said, our bowling attack's quite good and quite experienced with Tim Marshall and Marcus Stay. They've been going quite well, and some pretty handy spinners in the two Indian fellas as well. Josh Maston probably bowled his best spell for the club in the first last week. So yeah, if we could get to 150 plus and give ourselves take a couple of chances, we'd be really confident of getting through them. Jason, thanks for your time, and all the very best to you and the Leopold Cricket Club for the rest of the season. Great, thanks very much, Graham.
Graham also chats with Jackson Marnie from the Drysdale Bowling Club.
The westerly winds blew hard at Founders Green and Highton as Drysdale took out the points, and Jackson Marnie joins us. Jacko, a wonderful afternoon of bowling, although the wind was not the best.
Nah, it was tricky in the arvo after the break. It started getting up just before the break, but yeah, once it got up, heat cooled down, so that was good. But yeah, pleasant afternoon.
The green started running at 13.5, and we noticed with the windly conditions towards the end, those end rinks, most of the bowls were finishing up on what I'll call the backhand side of the kitty.
Yeah, it's tricky on the carpet with that wind as well. So a lot of bowls cutting the head, but you get your line right, you should get the right bowl. So worked out well with some of them.
Jackson, you've been at Drysdale for 5 seasons now, coming across from Barina, enjoying the Drysdale rinks?
Yeah, it's been good. Good greenkeeper down there, Adam. Yeah, it's been perfect. Perfect change. Went and played with some mates, so it's been a good change so far.
And Drysdale have got a good mixture of younger players as well as older players. The wise old Bull Bennett on the green next year. You got Lorraine Kirk, a lady playing within your ring today. So a good all-round performance from Drysdale.
Yeah, it's perfect to have that older sort of to mentor us kids coming through. It's been perfect. Ever since me and Reese and a couple of others went back, it's just been good. We've been able to learn more, and it's a perfect mix so far this season. So,
how do you find the Tiger Turf here at Highton on the Founders Green?
Honestly, usually I find it a bit tricky, but today seemed to get probably concentrate a bit more, especially with the heat, knowing you have to concentrate. So it came out pretty well today. I was pretty happy with that.
And we saw the unusual event that on the 25th end, the final end of your game, Jackson Marnie came to the mat. You drove 2 consecutive bowls. You took out 2 height and shot bowls and finished up winning 5 up on the last end.
Yeah, I couldn't hit one to save my life today, apart from that last end. So just luck of the draw, I suppose. Come out the way I wanted and got all their bowls out of the head.
You still see the place, obviously, for the drive in our game of bowls on the different surfaces?
Yeah. Probably more so in my game, a rather running shot than full-blooded. But it's still got a spot in the game, most definitely.
And you've played Torquay. How do you set? They're setting the pace out on top of the table, unbeaten at this present stage. Do you see them as the benchmark?
Yeah, they're a strong unit. We held them pretty well to the break, and then after that, they're a very good finishing side. So, a few things we can work on, but yeah, they're very much out there to hopefully win. They've been struggling making finals, but not winning the grand final. So they're right up there and should go into the grand final again, I reckon.
And the unusual step next round, you're playing on a Sunday in Division 1 of GBR Pennant Bowls here in Geelong, and you're taking on RSL down at the Drysdale Greens.
Yeah, I suppose this election, I don't know what they were thinking, but it should be a good change playing on a Sunday. I suppose, RSL struggling a bit, but us back on the home green should be good. And change of scenery playing on a Sunday too. So.
Thank you very much for your time, Jackson. All the best for the rest of the season.
Cheers, boys. Thank you.
Thank you, Graham. Now for a look at our local Geelong weather. For tomorrow, Saturday, election day, a sunny 23 degrees. Sunday will be partly cloudy with a top of 29. Monday, the first day of summer, some showers and 31. Tuesday, some cloud around and 23. The same for Wednesday and 23. Rain on Thursday and a maximum of 26 degrees. And today was partly cloudy and 21 degrees. And that wraps up our Friday night news. Don't forget to vote tomorrow for the Victorian state election. I'm Meryl Friend, and from all the team here at News Geelong, have a good evening, a great night and a fantastic week.